Hey, this is Seth with Electrek, and today we're looking at the Gazelle Medeo T10 Plus. This is a high-end commuter bike from Gazelle, which is a Dutch company that's been around since, I think, the 1800s, at least 125 years. So this is not their first rodeo. It's not their first Medeo either. All right, so let's go look at the bike here. So starting off with the tires, you've got the Schwalbe Big Apple tires. These are a little bit of an upgrade from the last Gazelle bike I had, which was a T9 that had thinner Continentals. The Big Apples are quite nice, and they have a nice reflective ring around the sides, which is great for safety. Moving up to the gear set, that's a Shimano Dior. I can't see the labeling on there, but I'm pretty sure about that. And then you can see around the other side, we've got 180 millimeter disc brakes. So that's pretty solid setup from the get-go. The big headliner here is the Bosch Performance Line Speed. That allows you to get up to 28 miles per hour with pedal assist, and pretty powerful with I believe 75 Newton meters of torque, and that is actually upgradable. So you can take that to your local Bosch dealer and get that upgraded, the firmware upgrade, and get a higher torque speed. So let's take a look at the other stuff here. Gazelle, kind of known for having a lot of integrated stuff. You have the AXA front and rear integrated lights. That's controlled up here with the, see if we can get that going here. So you can see that just with the plus button there. And then you also have a brake light on the back. So when you hit the brakes, people behind you will know. So what else do we have? So this is a Bosch integrated tube battery, power tube battery, 500 watt hour battery, so half a kilowatt hour of battery. It has Bosch's proprietary connector here, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest with you. It is kind of weird to get in. I've seen some other magnetic, kind of like a MagSafe on a MacBook stuff I like a little bit better. But even a standardized power adapter is nice, although I will say that Bosch's equipment is pretty solid all around. You know, there's no fans, there's no external stuff to think about. You know, if some water gets on it, you're not going to short out. So that I do like about Bosch. We talked about AXA. They have an integrated lock here. You can do it with one hand, but basically you turn this, and at the same time push down this thing to lock it in. Obviously somebody can just pick up the bike and put it in the back of a truck. That's not going to help you there, but you know, for a quick entry into a store, somebody who's not really thinking about stealing a bike is not going to jump on this and try to get away. So that's nice. Overall, like, you know, this is kind of what Gazelle has in all their bikes. There's nothing kind of crazy about this one. At $3,500, it's not the ultimate. So they have a $4,000 version of the T10 Plus with the similar drivetrain, but it has a little bit better tires and a little bit other premium stuff. Probably the headliner, I would say, about this bike is the interesting handlebar design here. So I don't know if you can see how curved it is. The previous bikes I've had have had curved handlebars that aren't quite as dramatic as this, and I have to say I really enjoy the angles where my hands are holding the bars here. It gives you kind of a you know, you're not mountain biking, but it's not like a Dutch bike where they're fully back, a traditional Dutch bike, but it's pretty nice. Also, one other thing I don't really ask for, I guess, on a commuter bike is suspension, but This is a Suntour, and it's pretty solid. I mean, there's not a lot of travel. Obviously, it's a road bike for the most part, but it does feel nice, and it doesn't. You know, sometimes you get the cheaper suspension, and it's loose, and you know you're pushing up a hill, and it kind of bounces around. This doesn't do that. This is kind of just firm enough to be there when you need it, I guess. It certainly has helped on a couple of the local potholes. What else? We have a really comfortable seat here. This one is a little bit more comfortable. There's that line that the T9 didn't have, which I thought was a little bit. I like this one a little bit more. Well, let's just jump on it here. I guess we'll see how good we do. So I don't mess around. I'm pretty much always riding in turbo mode. So let's see how I can get going. So you can hear the motor there a little bit. It's not terribly loud. I'm in a low gear right now, but you're definitely gonna know when you're getting assist. So we're going about 10 miles here. And I have to say, again, with this handlebar system, I like the drop back a little bit. This might be something I go with a lot more often. And we're about to go up a hill here, so still super easy, but you can hear the motor trying a little bit harder here. We're at 5 miles per hour, but going up a hill. So that's our little ride. I don't know what I would change about this bike, to be honest with you. I thought I would like, so I got another bike, the Frey CC bike, and I was like, all right, this is my perfect bike. It's got a Bafang Ultra, 1.5 kilowatt motor, and it turns out I can't even keep up with the motor. Like, there's no point in even having pedals on it. So that's great if you want kind of a motorcycle that can go in the bike lane, but if you actually enjoy biking, enjoy pedaling, I kind of feel like the Bosch system is going to be your best bet here, at least in this particular commuter scenario. So that's about all for now. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. This is Seth from Electrek, and we'll see you next time.